The original building was a 60-foot short tunnel. We had such a great opening year in 1995 that we built the self-serves immediately following the next year. And we lived under that for the next 14 years. And then we began a 2-year process, 25 months really, with the village, trying to get the zoning to do all this. And it seemed like a slam dunk, and it really wasn't. But ultimately, it does work out, but it was a 25-month journey that took some of my life away.
So the last week is always a scramble for that, and that's exactly what's going on here at the site right now. And we're all trying to bring all these entities together. So now you got the car wash equipment supplier finishing up, the contractors finishing up, the POS manufacturers here with their people starting up those systems. The owner is training his employees, okay, to be ready to operate the wash. He's got advertisement that's in the field announcing the opening of the wash, all come together on one specific date. And everybody's working to try to hit that date right now. So the last week is always a scramble.
In this community, you got to grow, you got to use every inch of your land. And then as we started looking at this, how can we maximize the use of the land? We took our 60-foot building and grew it as far as we possibly could and still bring the cars in. So we added another 80 feet. With the architect in mind, we jumped up, we started where the low roof is, that's the original building, brought it up, and then we went to a tower for architectural distinction. I have no storm sewer, never did. Water would sheet drain, meaning when it rained, the water would pour into the street. Very flippantly, my mistake, at a zoning meeting, they said, where does the water go when it rains? And I said, I don't know, I'm not here, because it's the car wash business. Shouldn't have said that. Instead of spending the 200 grand, this was not cheap, but all my drainage water, all my storm water flows into this, it appears to be a ditch, but there's 16 different types of prairie grass that are in there. It's got a registered number with the IEPA that it'll take any of the pollutants that come from stormwater runoff and it treats it before it goes back into the aquifer. So it's never released into the village of Brookfield's overburdened sewer system. Instead, it recharges Mother Earth, and that made me feel very good. So this is unique, and to my knowledge, no one else has this.
So this is the contractor, owners of the property, okay, all getting ready, and they're sweating it out. He's probably got a big mortgage payment coming up this week, and and payroll and no revenue coming in. So usually they're about ready to kill somebody.
Right, like you.
Yeah. Usually I'm first on the list.
This is new to me because I've been an old hand, and all of a sudden now I'm a newbie. But I also have my eagerness back. Before I was burnt out. It's same old. The new stuff is exciting, and I'm glad to be back doing something new.